Hi everybody, and welcome to your angel card reading for today, Monday, May 8th. And I'm sorry that it is, sorry. I'm outside today and I'm not having a great, I wasn't thinking about how I could film this, so I just kind of wung it because it's late and I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this up earlier. It was a busy morning here, so I figured it'd be better late than never. So the card that I decided to pull, I decided to work with the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. And I figured since we're going to be outside and it's a beautiful day here, the birds are chirping and the sun is shining and clear skies, it's warm. So I figured I'd use from this deck to connect more to nature. And the card that we pulled for today is Dragonfly Emergence. And it's a beautiful card, and a woman is emerging from the water, which, represents emotions, emotional feelings, and she's emerging, and she's coming up with dragonflies that are on her head, surrounding her, and there's like vines of flowers that are coming through and entwining in her hair. And it's a beautiful, positive message that's saying that we're emerging. It's time to come out of our shell. It's time to be our authentic self and to speak our truth and to really just connect with that and not be afraid. And, not be afraid of what other people are thinking and what their judgments might be, because there's always going to be people that are going to, have those thoughts and have those, judgments on us. And there's, we grow from that. We learn that that's not who we want to be or become. And we just kind of, learn from that and, be who we are. And it's okay. It's time to come out and just be, speak our truth. And this is a time of growing. All the growing that we've done, it's now time to, put that in our day-to-day, actions in our life that we live. So I'm going to read, if I can manage this without dropping the camera again, what Stephen writes in the book. Let's see. Dragonfly. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Peaceful day. It's beautiful. Hopefully you'll be able to get out a little bit if you're working. Just get outside and take a few deep breaths of the fresh air and just let the sun shine on you, and it'll really uplift your mood and brighten your day. So what Stephen D. Farmer writes is, in the stages of the life cycle of a dragonfly, once the egg is laid upon a floating plant or dropped into the water, it gestates, hatches, and may remain for up to 4 years in this larval form called a nymph. This is a precursor to the dragonfly. Dragonflies skip the cocoon stage, moving from egg directly to nymph. At some point, the nymph climbs onto a rock or leaf and there emerges from its former body and takes on the shape and character of the adult dragonfly. This radiant being then proceeds to illuminate our eyes and the hearts as we witness its dramatic colors and magical dance along the surface of the water. In this card, we see a nature goddess, like the dragonfly, emerging from the water, her hair braided with vines dotted with flowers. She is surrounded by dragonflies and is one with the vibrant plant life thriving in the pond. The goddess emerges from her gestation in the water transformed, with a renewed sense of power and purpose. Hold on, Mia. You are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and came on somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life. Yet, you are prepared and, to change the page, can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. Did I say that wrong? And since, I can't speak today, I apologize. And since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of your life. So, beautiful message. Many of us are going through change and can relate to this, and just know that all is well, and, God never gives us things that we cannot handle. So just try to, remain positive, upbeat energy, get outside, connect with nature, and, just be you. So beautiful message, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Again, sorry for posting so late. I hope you enjoyed it being outside. I'm not sure if you can really see it well with the sun. So anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.